Hello, welcome to the weekly highlights program on Azərbaycan Televiziya with the major developments of this week. I'm Gülər Hətamova. On 23rd October, President İlham Ali visited Sumqayıt city and attended the inauguration of a number of facilities. This week, the head of our state also attended official opening ceremony of 230 megawatts Qaradağ solar power plant. President İlham Ali visited Sumqayıt city on October 23rd. The head of our state inaugurated a number of facilities and took part in the groundbreaking ceremonies.
The Sumqayıt Chemical Industrial Park is the first industrial park established in Azerbaijan and the largest in the South Caucasus. It was established by a decree of the President of Azerbaijan dated 21 December 2011. The park carries out the production of petrochemicals and competitive products in other priority fields. 38 business entities with a total investment of nearly 5.8 billion manats had been granted residency status in the industrial park. So far, about 5.4 billion manats have been invested in the industrial park by its residents. 20 out of 38 registered residents are already operating. To date, a total of 9.5 billion manats worth of products have been sold by residents of the Sumqayıt Chemical Industrial Park, of which more than 3.3 billion manats, nearly 35%, were exported. The industrial park employs more than 6,600 people on a permanent basis. Minister of Economy Mikhail Jabbarov informed President Ilham Ali that Chinar service was registered as a resident of the Sumqayıt Chemical Industrial Park in May 2022. The company will deal with the manufacture of compressed nitrogen, oxygen, argon, and liquid helium gas products on the territory of about 2 hectares. It is planned to provide permanent employment to 70 people as part of the project with the investment value of 13.3 million manats. The industrial gases produced by Chinar service will meet the internal demand for these products and will also be exported to Georgia, Turkey, and Russia. The Novus Plastica LLC was registered as a resident of the Sumqayıt Chemical Industrial Park in August 2020. The enterprise, occupying an area of 3.5 hectares, produces carbon black concentrate additive for polyethylene pipes and polyethylene covers used in industrial packaging. The manufactured products by the application of advanced technologies of Italy will also be exported to Turkey and the CIS countries. Enterprise with an investment value of more than 12.1 million manats will employ nearly 50 people on a permanent basis. Universal Packing Industry CJSC, which occupies an area of 1 hectare, will manufacture corrugated cardboard and other packaging products. The enterprise will use Italian and Chinese-made technologies to manufacture 20 types of products. The enterprise, which received 4.8 million manats in investments, will employ 50 people initially. Azerbaycan One Hong Ceramics CO LLC, which occupies an area of 20 hectares, will utilize Chinese cutting-edge technologies for production of ceramic tiles. Although the investment value of the enterprise fully owned by Chinese investors was scheduled to be $40 million and headcount to be 400 initially, it received $50 million in investments and employed 484 people to date. The enterprise, with the annual capacity of 18 million square meters, will sell its products both domestically and export to the regional and the CIS countries. One House Ceramics currently owns 5 plants in China and other enterprises in 5 countries. The foundation stone was laid for the construction of chemical productions enterprise owned by Kartas Kimya LLC. The Kartas Kimya LLC was registered as the resident of the Sumqayıt Chemical Industrial Park in July 2022. The company will build construction chemicals production enterprise in the area of 2.5 hectares. The enterprise, with an investment value of 17 million manas, is expected to employ 250 people on a permanent basis. The products will sell both domestically and be exported to Turkey and the CIS countries. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ilham Ali, visited a statue of great leader Heydar Aliyev in the center of the city of Sumqayıt. The head of state laid flowers at the statue. President Ilham Ali viewed the conditions created in the newly reconstructed Mehdi Hüseyinzade Sumqayıt City Stadium. Head of the Sumqayıt City Executive Authority, Zakir Farajov, informed the head of state of the works carried out in the stadium. The reconstruction of the Mehdi Hüseyinzade Sumqayıt City Stadium started in 2020 and ended in 2022. The 9,502-seat stadium occupies an area of 6.8 hectares and features VIP and mass media tribunes with a capacity of 545 people. The construction of 150-bed hospital building of Sumqayıt City Hospital No. 2 started in 2019 and was completed in 2022. The hospital has a polyclinic, emergency, medical, surgery, X-ray, diagnostics, hemodialysis, ophthalmic, endocrinological therapy, surgery, neurology, intensive care, and other departments, including a laboratory and other facilities. The hospital is equipped with medical equipment meeting modern requirements.
On October 24th, President Ilham Aliyev accepted credentials of newly appointed Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Republic of Latvia, Edgars Skaya.
The ambassador presented his credentials to President Ilham Aliyev. The head of state then had a conversation with the ambassador. Noting that the bilateral relations have a rich history, President Ilham Aliyev praised the contribution of mutual contacts, especially the visits of the heads of state to the expansion of the bilateral cooperation. Touching upon the economic ties, the head of state stressed the importance of defining wider opportunities in trade, investment and other areas. The President of Azerbaijan noted the significance of supporting each other in the period after the restoration of the two countries' independence. President Ilham Aliyev also touched upon the role of interparliamentary cooperation in strengthening bilateral relations and emphasized the importance of contacts between the nations. The head of state expressed hope that the bilateral ties will develop successfully in the future. Hailing the high level of hospitality in the country, the ambassador said that he was deeply impressed by the beauty of Azerbaijan and the ongoing development processes here. Edgars Skaya extended the Latvian president's invitation to the head of state to pay an official visit to his country. President Ilham Aliyev gratefully accepted the invitation. Praising successful cooperation between Azerbaijan and Latvia within international organizations, the sides lauded the fact that the Embassy of Latvia acts as a NATO coordinator in Azerbaijan and contributes to the development of cooperation between Azerbaijan and NATO. The support provided by Latvia as a member state for the development of Azerbaijan's relations with both NATO and the European Union was also highly appreciated.
President Ilham Aliyev received credentials of newly appointed Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Swiss Confederation, Thomas Stahli.
The ambassador presented his credentials to President Ilham Aliyev. The head of state then had a conversation with the ambassador. Noting that the bilateral relations are developing successfully both in the political and economic spheres, President Ilham Aliyev stressed the importance of regular meetings with the Swiss heads of state during his visits to the World Economic Forum in terms of discussing cooperation. Hailing the level of cooperation in the fields of trade, economy and energy, President Ilham Aliyev touched upon the successful activity of the Swiss companies in Azerbaijan, emphasized their active work on reconstruction projects in the country's liberated territories, and pointed out good cooperation in this area. The head of state said that modern technology, green energy and smart village concepts are being implemented for the comfortable living of people in the liberated territories, emphasizing that they create new areas in the bilateral cooperation. The president of Azerbaijan described the activity of SOCAR in Switzerland and the investment of Swiss companies in the economy of Azerbaijan as a good sign of the bilateral relations in the field of business. President Ilham Aliyev expressed his hope that the cooperation will expand and strong partnership relations will be carried out in the coming years. Touching upon his visit to Karabakh, the ambassador noted that he got familiarized with the ongoing reconstruction works there, saying that he wants to invite Swiss companies here. Noting Swiss companies' active involvement in the development of Azerbaijan's economy, Thomas Stahli underscored that there is a good potential for expanding cooperation in this area. Stressing that the cooperation program has been implemented with Azerbaijan for almost 20 years, the ambassador praised the activities of Swiss companies in the macroeconomics field as well as the development of financial and private sectors in Azerbaijan.
The head of state received Minister of National Defense of the Republic of Turkey, Yaşar Güler.
They underlined at the meeting that friendly and brotherly relations between Azerbaijan and Turkey are successfully developing in all fields, including the military one. Satisfaction was expressed over the conduct of Mustafa Kemal Atatürk 2023 Azerbaijan-Turkey joint tactical exercises and high professionalism and skills demonstrated during the exercises in various locations of Azerbaijan. The Turkish Minister of National Defense underscored the symbolic significance of the fact that the exercises coincide with the 100th anniversary of great leader Heydar Aliyev. During the conversation, they highlighted the role of regular meetings and contacts between the heads of state of Azerbaijan and Turkey in development of bilateral relations, and touched upon the importance of President of the Republic of Turkey Recep Tayyip Erdogan's visit to Nakhchivan in September this year. The fact that Azerbaijan fully restored its sovereignty as a result of anti-terror measures taken by the country last month was noted at the meeting. During the conversation, they pointed out that Yaşar Güler's visit to Azerbaijan helped develop bilateral relations and strengthen military cooperation, and shared their views on the prospects for cooperation.
President İlham Ali attended official opening ceremony of 230 megawatt Qaradağ solar power plant on 26 October.
Azerbaijan is a special place, a nation built on thriving trade and commerce, with a deep-rooted cultural history. Not far from Geradakh at Gavestan, more than 6,000 rock carvings were discovered, dating back nearly 20,000 years, depicting the stars and the sun. Thousands of years later, here at the Geradakh solar plant, we celebrate the power of that sun, using it to power the 230 megawatt solar power plant and supply more than 110,000 homes with clean energy, displacing 200,000 tons of carbon emissions. As the largest solar power plant in the region, Geradakh is helping to deliver Azerbaijan's strategy to generate 30% of its energy from renewables by 2030. The UAE, through its renewable energy champion, Masdar, is proud to be supporting Azerbaijan's renewable energy ambitions, accelerating the growth of the nation's economy by creating jobs and driving investment. Geradakh is Azerbaijan's firstborn investment-based solar energy project and Masdar's first in the country, a testament to the power of global partnerships, collaboration, and innovation. As the world looks ahead to COP28, Azerbaijan will contribute to the tripling of renewable energy capacity globally by 2030. It is another step forwards on the path to a cleaner, greener future for all.
President İlham Ali addressed the audience. President of Azerbaijan Ilham Ali described the opening of the 230 megawatt Qaradağ solar PV plant as the historical moment in the country's history. Today we are very proud to see that in a relatively short period of time, something more than a year and a half, this empty plant of Absheron Peninsula became a source of green energy. This is a remarkable achievement, said the head of state as he addressed an official inauguration of the plant. The head of state congratulated Masdar, its leadership, for this outstanding contribution to the development of Azerbaijan and also took commitment to the country with respect to the green transition. Noting that four ministers of the UAE government are among the guests, the president of Azerbaijan described this as a good example of partnership and friendship, adding that both countries pay big importance to today's ceremony, saying that they have big plans, and he is sure that friendly and brotherly relations between UAE and Azerbaijan will continue to develop successfully. The head of state expressed his confidence there will be more projects to come. Underlining that project is the first among many to come, the head of state said they plan to work together to produce in phases up to 10 gigawatts of renewables. Pointing out that this will be a total revolution in the energy development of the region, the head of state noted that Azerbaijan is a country where the first oil in the world was produced in the middle of 19th century, and now having in mind that still we are rich in fossil fuel resources, we are moving towards green agenda. This is a deliberate choice. This is our contribution not only to the future development of Azerbaijan, but to the issues related to the climate change, the president of Azerbaijan underlined.
Remarkable event. Thank you very much.
Then Minister of Industry and Advanced Technologies of UAE, Chairman of the Board of Masdar, Sultan Ahmed Al Jaber, addressed the audience.
That is what we aim to achieve at
The ceremonies of signing documents between the government of Azerbaijan and Masdar Company of the United Arab Emirates was held with the participation of President Ilham Aliyev.
Azerbaijan's Minister of Energy Parviz Shahbazov, Azerbaijan's Minister of Economy, Chairman of the Supervisory Board of Socar Mikhail Jabbarov, and Chief Executive Officer of Masdar Company of the United Arab Emirates Mohammed Jamil Al-Ramahi signed investment agreement relating to Banka settlement of Neftchala District solar PV project in the Republic of Azerbaijan between the government of the Republic of Azerbaijan and Abu Dhabi Future Energy Company Masdar. Investment agreement relating to Belasifar District solar PV project in the Republic of Azerbaijan between the government of the Republic of Azerbaijan and Abu Dhabi Future Energy Company Masdar, and investment agreement relating to the Absheron-Garadagh region onshore wind project in the Republic of Azerbaijan between the government of the Republic of Azerbaijan and Abu Dhabi Future Energy Company Masdar.
The head of our state received the delegation of the United Arab Emirates led by Minister of Industry and Advanced Technology Sultan Ahmed Al Jaber.
President Ilham Ali, first of all, thanked the UAE delegation for participation in the official opening ceremony of the Garadagh solar power plant and described it as an example of friendly relations and great respect. The head of state asked Sultan Ahmed Al Jaber to extend his thanks to UAE President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan for participation of this country's 4 ministers in the event. The Azerbaijani president described the conduct of the official opening ceremony of the Garadagh solar power plant as a historical event, underlining that bilateral relations span a number of other spheres. President Ilham Aliyev noted that today's meeting provided a good opportunity for discussing present situation of and prospects for the cooperation and highlighted the importance of other joint projects on the agenda for expanding bilateral ties even more. Minister of Industry and Advanced Technology of the United Arab Emirates Sultan Ahmed Al Jaber, first of all, thanked the head of state on behalf of the delegation for great hospitality shown in Azerbaijan. He noted the high leadership of the United Arab Emirates had always noted the importance of strategic partnership with Azerbaijan as a powerful nation. Sultan Ahmed Al Jaber underscored that Azerbaijan had achieved serious successes within a short span of time to accomplish the goals set. He expressed confidence that existing ties between the two countries serve long-term partnership. At the same time, he underlined that Azerbaijan and the United Arab Emirates are committed to creation of a new example of cooperation and strategic partnership.
That was all for this week. See you next Sunday. Goodbye.